How you doing, folks? This is your old pals
Demo
and Zonner and
John.
That didn't look right, but
want to do over?
no. That's a good blooper for John. We're just not going to tell you what it looked like on this side of the camera. Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, here we are, end part of January. It's a nice day out here, probably about 55
At least 55
degrees. Yeah. You can see some snow still up on the hills a little bit. And what we're looking for today is purchasing a mining claim, gold placer claim, 20 acres. So right now we just kind of did a little snooping around, located 3 out of the 4 corner markers. We have 2 deep washes, one on that side, one on that side, and
A lot of quartz outcroppings.
Lots of quartz.
A lot of quartz, and you also see a lot of shale.
Yeah, there's a lot of that too.
And a lot of with the quartz, you're going to find a lot of iron stained quartz with cinnabar and some arsenic in it. So there's good possibilities for gold in this area. We have to be extremely vigilant when we buy this, if we buy this property, because the mine owner owns, the one we're buying it from, he owns left and right and behind, if I'm not mistaken, maybe behind us, or behind John. So we're kind of in his little nest egg here.
We're surrounded.
But this whole area, we can't tell you exactly where we are until we come to the point where we want to establish our claim. So just for saying that the area that we're in is highly, highly rich with placer gold. I mean, there is no doubt that this place is just loaded. And I'm not going to tell you some of the characteristics of the gold besides being chunky, but they are large sizes. So we're not going to say any more after that to give our area away. Until we purchase it, then we'll chase you off if you come up. So.
Yes, we will.
But another funny thing,
unless you come by invitation.
Yeah, come by invite. And be hot too. Be hot. On our way up to the claim, Zonner kind of had a little conniption fit. Stop, stop, stop. We thought we were getting ready to run off a cliff or something. He jumps out of the truck and lo and behold.
I got it. I zoomed.
Got it?
Uh-huh.
Now it's broken off. It's flat on the back. The whole front of it.
That's an intact. I mean, not really intact, but you can tell that's a
intact scepter.
Yes.
And just for comparison, that's a 16-ounce beer can. So that's what do you think that's about? 2 pound, pound and a half?
Oh yeah, about 2
Oh
pounds.
yeah.
Yeah.
I found this little guy just kicking around. The scepter coming up this way, 2 little ones at the base, this guy up here. It looks like a broken one here on the side. But there is a lot of quartz here.
Yeah. Possibly when I came up here on a recon Friday when I played hooky from work. Anyway, I showed John and Zonner what I believe might be a barite crystal stained with arsenic on it. So
yeah, it's a gorgeous specimen.
So there's you'll have in this area you have your arsenic, your cinnabar. There's a whole list. I ain't kidding you about that long of minerals that you find up in this area. So if anything,
it's a good spot.
Yep.
Darn good spot. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go find a place where we're going to do a little metal detecting for gold nuggets. So shall we get rolling?
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Come on.
Okay, folks. Here we are. We're just outside the claim that we're looking at. Still being cautious on the angles we're showing you, but if you're familiar with this area, you'd recognize this. This is a dry washer. what they used to use back in the day. Your engine used to sit here. You have your pulleys, spin everything around. And if you look right here, this is a leaf spring off like an old Model A Ford, Model A, Model T. And on the front, you have two springs. So as this belt right here would turn, it would lift this piston up and give it a shake. It's basically a grizzly. And you can tell people cut the screen out to use it to prospect with. The other cool thing about this, not only about it being homemade, is your bellow system. You come around where the tongue is, you can see there's a flywheel right there, and there's a camshaft that comes down, and there's pistons that come up, and there's two bellows, and there's two bellows that are compressed. So as the pulley would turn, it would just do like an what do they call it? Organ.
An old pipe organ.
Yeah, pipe organ. And these are rubber. Right now they're full because the mice have been living in them, building nests. But yeah, you can see where they cut it off here. There would have been another rod, and that would have lift that up and shake your material. And I'll show you this part. As they would load, your material would fall off to the side and go up a conveyor belt. And that's like a transmission out of like a Model A or Model T Ford. Some bitch is only about that big around. But yeah,
very cool.
You can tell the whole thing is
been here for a long time.
Well, knowing that it's homemade. I mean, it goes to show the extent on people went to get gold, even when it was under $800 an ounce. I mean, this was their livelihood, their purpose on being on Earth. I mean, this thing is, for what it is, prehistoric looking.
Got the job done.
A little archaic looking, but it is a damn good piece of Nevada history here. So, what we're going to do now is head up the road. We're going to check a little on the other side out, see if we can find some minerals. You ready?
Outstanding. Let's go.
Let's do it. All right, folks. Well, this is Demo and
Zonner
and
John?
back here in a little spot we call Majuba. That's about all we're going to say to that one. But this is the Majuba Hill Mine. Original discovery in 1907. This was never really a ghost town. It was more of just a mine site, mill site. So what they were looking for, 1907 is when they discovered it. 1914, 1916 is when they first started. Didn't stop until about 1971. But their production values, or the production years, was 42 to 43, 41 to 43, which has been the war efforts. And what they were really looking for, their primary ore was tin and copper. Then they were looking for lead. They found lead, uranium, molybdenum, arsenic, gold, and silver. So
not bad. Well,
what you see, this is one of the sites, one of the original sites of the Majuba. This is called the Last Chance Mine, is what this one is. The actual Majuba Hill Mine is off to Zonner's left, which he'll show you in a second here. That's the whole Majuba Mountain. The main mine is on the opposite side. I said they quit running this about 1971, 72. There was no residence. It was just basically just a mine site. So there's no post office or anything.
We're going to check it out anyway, see if we can find any interesting minerals laying around. Got some mine shafts there you're not supposed to go into, and
Yeah, I mean you can tell the era by looking at that. That's probably a 51,
52. Yeah.
Era automobile down there, the 50s. But what we're going to do is we're going to pull the metal detectors out, and we're going to look around some of these waste rock piles and see what we can find. Like I said, this was a copper area, so we should be finding some chrysocolla, malachite, azurite, fluorine, fluorite, and feldspar, if I'm not mistaken. And there's a whole list of names you can make believe that you know what the hell they are. So.
all right, well.
There's a lot of them I've never heard of, but I'm not a geologist.
Shall we do it?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go ahead and check out this area.
All right.
Well, we're heading down to check out a little bit of the mine site. See what we got.
That's what's called fixer-upper.
That's a hot rod. Actually, you could probably fix that up and sell it to some.
Oh, it's still salvageable. I mean, you can get the fenders and
Yeah, custom bullet holes and that nice desert patina. Beauty. And it used to be what, probably white or baby blue.
heck, there's parts on there that you probably can't even get no more.
Yeah. So
left in the engine compartment.
So we might have to stake a claim on this one. No one else is allowed it until we.
Look at all those speaker holes in the back. Man, they crank some tunes on that one.
Well, you can tell it's redneck. Look at that. They have had a wire holding their trunk down. Nothing.
And the gas tank in the back, so you get rear-ended.
Oh yeah, I never noticed that.
There you go, a bomb.
The beauty though.
Oh, that would be fun to fix up.
Mercury.
Yeah, old Merc. 50, probably 52, 53.
Yeah, look, it's still got the Mercury symbol on it.
Yeah, it's around there somewhere.
It's old Bonnie and Clyde car. All right, well, let's check.
Tailing piles.
Let's check these tailing piles out. All right, well, John's found a little hit. Zonner's over there ground balancing his Gold Bug Pro. John's working a Gold Bug 2. And I'm working a camera.
There's so much iron here that...
Yeah, it's...
Bullet shell.
Bullet shell.
Yep.
Jackpot.
Limonite.
More limonite, yeah.
It's bigger chunks.
Then you took my iron discriminator on.
Kind of reminds me of that sound of Caddyshack. No? You're gonna get too close to that fence, it's gonna get crazy. You're gonna start hearing some false signals. Yep. Weep.
Look at that, I found a fence.
found a T-post. Yeah. Oh, look at that right there. That's the old hoist that brought. There's a treasure for you.
Keep putting those the beeping sound on from these.
Actually, that's a water pump. Yeah.
People will reach through the computer screen and smack us in the face.
What's this, Scott?
A rock. Yeah, I think that's an old water pump. That's a good find though. I'm kind of surprised it's in the shape it's in.
Is that a 223?
22 long.
Really?
Looks like it.
It's the same as a 223, isn't it? Basically.
Well, if I'm wrong, let's see what. Maybe the people. Let's see.
Yeah, 'cause here's the old water line.
Carbine. Something carbine, I don't know. 30 carbine? Yeah, Smith & Wesson 30 carbine. Never heard of a 30 carbine.
Yeah,
But
30 carbine.
that's what that is.
No World War II rifles.
Well, that's
During
what
the,
this is.
during the Korean War, they told them when anybody that had one of those, because they didn't, it wasn't a very good round. Because
this
the
one's
Chinese and the
this
North
one might be
Koreans,
authentic.
Chinese and North Koreans were so, they had them big thick jackets on, 30 carbine rounds wouldn't penetrate those jackets, so they used to tell them shoot for the head.
Wow.
So, history lesson. John just threw away an antique.
I'm not here to find bullet casings.
Ah, look right there. Still got rail. Nice.
Ooh, that's collapsed, man.
I feel a little breeze coming out.
Yeah.
How far it goes back. And you see a bunch of shale.
A lot of limonite. A lot of
Oh
iron.
yeah, we ain't going in there. I'll fall and bust my hind corners.
You got the barbed.
Yeah, I got barbed. I can't. Thank you. Let's see. Just take a quick little peek in here. Oh yeah, look at that. It had a fire in here. Timbers are burnt. And you can see a lot what's on the ground came from the roof. So let's see if we can get up this way. See? Huh. What a view, what a view. Bear with me, folks. This is about to get a little steep. Yeah, look at that contact zone. This is definitely a little steep climb here. Barbed wire. So yeah, this is all a collapse. Let's get up here. Alright, that's the way I just came. Whew. Yeah, you can see why it collapsed. I mean, this isn't the best stuff in the world to work in. And of course, what we're standing on right now is the remains of a collapsed stope. And I see a bunch of iron in this rock. A lot of iron staining. Okay. Which kind of makes me wonder if we saw those ore car tracks and stuff at the portal there. Sad to say, you might have some good artifacts right under our feet. Kind of a bummer. Let's see. Hopefully I can make this. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. Almost. Ah, victory.
Make it all the way through?
Nah, it collapsed right back here. But looking at a fence, I gotta navigate through now. So we'll pick up down there. What's that?
I said, John's got something to show you, something he found.
I didn't know if you wanted to show the people what a hot rock was.
Is it wearing lingerie?
It could be.
Well, get the panties off that rock and let's take a look. Alright, John found what they call a hot rock.
Right here?
Right down there.
I don't know, I mean...
And then, if I take the iron discriminator off...
And then Zonner hits it.
And I don't understand why, because it's not heavy.
It's not iron.
Well,
I don't know, it's light.
yeah, like a pumice.
Very,
But-
yeah, it's very porous.
Just to the left of us right now, they used to have, there was a couple meteorite strikes. So,
I never saw a meteorite that looked like this though. They're usually heavy, iron, or even the rock ones are heavy.
and this, what do you think that's slag from the mill?
Could be.
Could be.
I know, but slag's usually shining
No,
and
no, not necessarily. It could be the foamy when it foams. It
oh, I see.
Have
has a
some
pumice.
foamy slag on me.
Yeah, have some foamy slag on them.
He's one with the rock crusher. He should crush it.
Yeah. Well, hold on to it, and we'll see what it is. All right, back to it. And that might have been an ore chute or a. I don't know if that'd be a. That looks like a retort. To tell you the honest truth. I'll bet you is what that was. Retort the mercury. Yeah, if anyone knows, if anyone claims to know, they can let us know. What do you think it is?
Not entirely sure. Yeah, I never saw an ore chute that was a pipe like that. It'd be too easy to get clogged up.
Yeah. Well, oh, this is slimy and frozen.
That down there almost looks like some kind of boiler.
It's a furnace. Yeah, it's a kiln.
That's probably where they kept the mercury, right in that big tub there.
Yeah, this was a kiln. This was this was the top of that one,
Yeah.
and then this 55-gallon drum, welded and welded and welded. This was this had to be a retort, because arsenic and mercury was one of their things up here. Yeah, you can see how the air would go in, circulate. Throw the propane torch in that way, or the torch of sorts. Your exhaust. Yeah, I'll bet you that's what this was. Still, you don't see a lot of them.
Not intact like that.
Oh, you know what? What you see going up the hill never went nowhere. That was the stack. It fell down.
Okay.
It fell down on itself. Or it was disassembled. So yeah, that was the top of the stack right there.
That makes sense.
Yeah. All right. Well, not 100% sure, but we kind of tackled a little bit of that one. Let's see what else is out here. Okay. While those two are still doing a little metal detecting, taking a break from them. The only thing they really found so far is bolt casings and such. It's an old dump bed. It's not as prominent. There's your sulfur right there. Oh, I smelt it. Alright, so let me walk a little bit further down here and see what's around the bend. Okay, I've never seen this before. It's been here a while, apparently. There's a parent cross. Kind of resembles a pickaxe. Or 2 December 80 S Road, Emery, murdered. Huh. S Road, Emery, Miriam, Miriam. Huh, murdered them. This is kind of different. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to bug them and get their asses up here and check this out. Okay, folks, well, just for curiosity, saw that little plaque and memorial type thing. Walk around the bend and there's a shaft with a door on it, and you can see there's a little bit of a waste pile. So, curiosity, what do you say? Let's take a look. Oops, that was me. Broken glass. Okay. Black widow webs, not too bad. Still cold outside, so I think we're good. Alright. They know where I'm at, so... Ooh. Smells funky in here. Looks like some calcite on the roof. And another door. I don't know where that one goes. Pretty creepy. Pretty creepy. Wow. Let's see. Let's see what's behind the door. Actually, it smells like rat urine, bat droppings, and you can see the condensation in the roof. Now, what do you say we go a little further back? And it looks like not much further. Yeah, it ends right here. Yeah, it ends right there. I don't know if that's an old couch or something. Something cool you can see. You can see the old pick marks of the miners. Right there. So they're actually in here swinging. Not swinging like that, but swinging. Huh. Okay. We'll head back out here. And let's see what's around the bend. Doesn't look like it goes very far though. Actually, no, it goes around the bend. This one goes ways. Let's see. There's a dugout right there. And looks like it keeps going way back here. Oh, here goes some old bottles or old glass. Picante. Looking at some of them, I don't want to open them. Yeah, they have a label on it though. And it ends right there. Not bad though. This could have been a moonshine area too, where they were storing some of their illegals. And that looks like purple glass. I don't know why that'd be in here though. But someone put it here. Hence why a mine shaft. Someone came in here before me. Alright, there's the exit. I'm gonna give the camera to Zonner. Straighten my back out. I'm hunched over. Yeah. Pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. Whew. Love the smell of urine. You get it on your lips.
What's that? Alright, we're not sure exactly what this is. It looks to be some kind of memorial for two people who were viciously murdered. Up top there's a little statue. The concrete comes all the way down. We got a big cross right here. And then there's... can't really make out a lot of it right there.
Yeah,
Something about Emery and Miriam. Welcome. And at the bottom it says he viciously murdered them. And that's about all I can make out.
Yeah, so whatever you folks think of this, if anyone knows about it.
I never heard anything about it.
But I mean, you can tell they poured concrete.
Yeah, all the way down.
All the way down, so they made it a monument for a reason.
1980. 39 years ago. Well, that's kind of a very weird thing to find out here in the middle of nowhere.
That's what I told you. So I found something.
Oh, I found, look at this.
Right.
A piece of azurite. And that's about it. Found some quartz down in the bottom of the tailing piles.
Yeah.
No.
Kind of looks like sandstone, but it has the malachite and the...
Yeah, it's got malachite in it.
And,
all right, let's get ready to boogie here.
yeah, let's get off this hill before...
Anything
else.
All right, folks. We spent the day showing you new claim we're looking to buy. And found a bunch of crystal there, some real nice quartz crystals. And we came up here to the Majuba mining district, mining area, and found some real weird stuff. Right back there, we're not exactly sure what that is. It looks like somebody made a memorial for two people who were viciously murdered in 1980.
We'll have to do a little research on that one to figure out, unless anyone knows about the Majuba murders in December 1980. Let us know, and we can add it.
Absolutely. But yeah, it was a good trip. It's always good to get out and do stuff like this. No gold today, but next time there will be gold, I guarantee it.
Oh yeah.
So on that note, we just want to say thank you very much for hanging out with us and watching our videos and supporting us. And this is
Demo.
and Zonner
And John,
saying,
don't let your meat loaf.
Thanks a lot, folks. Bye-bye.